I got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit, but the
Ay, yeah. Ay, yeah. Boys, yeah. Hold on, we them boys.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. One of the guys to watch tonight is going to be Kevin Love. He's got that great combination of skill and motor, one of the more versatile power forwards in the game, Kenny, with that specific skill set.
Yeah, his skill set is really unique because he is a power forward who also can be a finesse forward. He can throw those long-range outlet passes and then step back for a three. So it really is difficult to guard this guy, and his offensive approach is great.
You know, he's basically known for rebounding. His numbers were down last season, but he's still one of the best rebounders at the power forward spot in the NBA. So hopefully he can get those numbers back up to where they were.
And with that, it's just about time for the tip. We'll see you later.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now here is Irving. Count the bucket. Thompson's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Cavs. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
He took good advantage of that screen. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Smith with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get. You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect for. Four from the floor.
Puts it up from 15, and James pulls it down. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Irving against Curry. To the inside, Thompson. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
James dishes to Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Stolen by Thompson. Thompson against Irving. James outside. Smith on the wing. Irving kicks to Love. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors trail. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Fires it up. Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From past the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. It's a pick by Love. Irving passes to Love. Back to Irving. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks, Doris. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Mozgov down low, guarded by Spates. Mozgov with the bucket.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Spates sets a screen. Curry kicks to Spates. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's LeBron. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Green with the block. It's stolen. Dellavedova dishes to James. Another miss by James. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here is Livingston. To the inside. Mozgov with the block. And they get it back. Ezeli gets the bucket. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Shumpert passes to Mozgov. Hits that one, nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Channing Frye. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Shumpert. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From 13, Rush grabs the miss.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Here's Rush. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, pushing it up. And Frye kicks to Love. Here's Dellavedova. That falls. Great assist by Love.
All right, let's go.
Warriors shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Green after the made shot from Iman Shumpert. And the pass to Curry. Bogut with the screen on Irving. And Curry, here we go. Rush outside, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 6. And so here's Cleveland.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Draymond Green. Irving dishes to Thompson from outside the arc. Here's Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And here is Barnes after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. On the top of the key. And that one goes long.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over him.
Irving against Bogut. Irving passes to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one's good. Love.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Green. Bogut high post. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012. After 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
And Cleveland making a change here. Fry's checked in. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here, so they take the lead. LeBron's got his first points of the night.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Spates sets a screen. Thompson dishes to Green. Nobody near Barnes. Drops in the tray.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Smith the pass to Mozgov. Screen by Smith. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. It's LeBron with the drive. Mozgov with the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Clark. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by Green.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's Mozgov in the corner. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's Thompson off the drive, and that one comes up a bit short. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cavaliers on top.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to track the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turn around.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. Some great work in the second quarter as they fought hard and were able to make up the difference and then some, now leading by 1. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, you expect the home team to take...
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Take a look at what Curry's done. 9 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked 1st in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Irving. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. A 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 8 points for Love.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned.
Right.
Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them. And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
In the corner, it's James. Powered down with both hands.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
The game now all-time. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Irving kicks to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
It's Curry with the drive, and it's sent back by Irving. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Shot from 16, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. Then for the Warriors, Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Looking to end the run. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 3 in the basket from Green.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Irving dishes to Love. Thompson passes to Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland. Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Barbosa kicks to Barnes. Curry setting the pick for Barnes. Layup off the pick. Can't get it to go. Shumpert with some nice D. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Rush, guarded by Shumpert. Green dishes to Barnes. And Curry, here we go. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins, and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Dellavedova's got 5 now. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Warriors trail by 8. Feeds it to Iguodala. Here is Livingston. Mozgov covering. Pass to Spates. With 2 seconds left. Up in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. So it's the Cavaliers now. They've led by as much as 10. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Channing Frye out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Thompson passes to Livingston. Back to Thompson from past the arc. The shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Smith outside from deep three-point range. Here's Mozgov. Pass to Dellavedova. It's intercepted. Smith against Iguodala. Here is Livingston. Now the feed to Spates. Rebound by Smith. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. His first shot coming late. No good from Frye. And there's a whistle. Goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And James subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Love up top, guarded by Green. A fader. And it's Love missing. Warriors trail by 4. Iguodala outside. He dishes it to Bogut. He feeds it to Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, and the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. And stolen by LeBron. The finish, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Thompson from long range. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. LeBron against Thompson. Love outside. It's stolen by Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Back to Thompson. Unloads from 9. That drops.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Golden State. Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Barnes passes to Bogut. Outside Curry. Bogut kicks to Barnes. There's the screen. Dishes to Thompson. Drills the three-pointer.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Irving kicks to Love. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. They get the rebound. Green banked in off the glass. Green's got 11 in the second half.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
.136 left in the 4th quarter. Green, the screen. Here's Curry. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The Warriors pull it in. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes with the ball.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Smith with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Curry.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Thompson in the corner. At the top of the key, Curry knocks down the three.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
The dish to Love. Looking to end the run. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
Thompson against Smith. Outside Curry. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Now you need every basket you can get. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Irving against Curry. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland. From deep, James. Got it! He got it! Just in time! What a shot!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.